Tonight, an I-team investigation on guns on school property. Yesterday, 3 more guns were found at Duval County schools, bringing the total to 9 in just the past 7 months.
And now we're digging deeper. We wanted to know where kids are getting these weapons, who's bringing them to class, and the schools where gun seizures have been most prevalent during the past 2 years. I-team investigator Jennifer Waugh has the answers.
We went county by county, Nassau, Clay, St. John's, and Duval. Now, the district with the most guns found on campus is Duval. I mean, it has far more students. This map, though, shows the specific schools. And what this tells us is that guns on campus is not a problem limited to just one side of town or to students who are just in high school, which is why parents all over the city need to pay close attention regardless of your student's age. An elementary school is the last place you would want to hear about a student with a gun on campus. But school police confirm an 11-year-old here at Sadie Tillis Elementary had one hidden in his backpack, a .25 caliber semi-automatic with 5 rounds in the magazine. While Sadie Tillis is the only elementary school to report a gun on campus during the last 2 school years, we didn't expect to see so many younger students carrying weapons. According to our analysis of police reports released to us by the Duval County School District Police, 75% of the students caught with guns on campus since the 2014 school year were 16 years old or younger. 5 of them are middle schoolers. Jeb Stewart had the most, with 3 guns found on campus. A 13-year-old boy was caught with a .380 pistol in his backpack. There was a live round in the magazine hidden in his pants. Police say he told them he needed protection after someone posted a threat on Facebook to jump him.
Wow. A 13-year-old.
A middle school.
Cheryl Wall is stunned. It was her gun that had been stolen.
And they broke into that back door right there.
Her gun traveled from St. Johns County all the way to Jeb Stewart Middle School, 45 miles apart, and more than 2 years after it was taken.
I was in shock when you called and told us that it was found. We had no idea.
2 other students at Jeb Stewart Middle School were also found armed, both on the same day. A 14-year-old had a .38 with 4 bullets in the magazine hidden in his pants. Another 8th grader had a revolver loaded with 6 bullets in his pocket. The police report says there had been an argument at school. Another gun was discovered at Mandarin Middle, where a 13-year-old brought his dad's unloaded pistol to school, and at Matthew Gilbert, where a tip led officers to a 15-year-old boy with a gun in one pocket and a magazine with 4 rounds in the other. Turning now to high school students caught with guns, 2 15-year-olds at Westside High. A girl posted a picture to Snapchat of herself holding a 9mm. Police found it in her locker with 5 bullets in the clip.
I checked my console, and there was no gun there.
It had been stolen from Daryl Page's car just 3 days earlier.
I'm just glad they found it.
6 months before that, another 15-year-old student from Westside High School was found with his dad's gun in his locker. It was not loaded. His father works as a security officer. By far the most common age of students in Duval County caught with guns on campus in the last 2 years was 16-year-old boys. One here at Wolfson High School who says that the reason he was carrying a .22 was for protection against someone off campus. And then 2 16-year-olds here at Ribault High School in Northwest Jacksonville were caught with guns. And then the same thing happened at Andrew Jackson High School on the north side. And then out at the beach, a revolver was found in a student's backpack at Fletcher High School. 19 guns in 23 months found in backpacks, lockers, pockets. Fortunately, none of them fired on campus, but it does leave a lingering question. What if?
Classes in session to think what could have happened?
Well, of course. Look at all the school shootings that we've had. Look at the history of our United States with gun shootings and everything. Of course, that frightens me.
The other Duval County high schools involving students carrying guns, there were 3 students from Terry Parker High School, 1 from Lee High School, and another from Mandarin High School. Now, of those, we know that 3 of the 5 were loaded. It is very important, though, to note that no shots were ever fired on campus, and in nearly every single case, it was another student or a school employee who tipped off police. Now, we went county by county, and in St. Johns County, the district tells me that a loaded gun was found in an 18-year-old student's car in the parking lot of Creekside High School in April of 2015. Then in Clay County, 3 guns were discovered on campus last year alone, all of them in cars in the school's parking lots. A shotgun last October, a pistol last May, and an AR-15 that had been converted into an airsoft gun in February, again, of last year. Now, as for Nassau County, the sheriff's office tells me that no guns have been found on campus since 2014. Jennifer Watt, Channel 4, the local station.
Jen also sat down with Duval County School Superintendent Nikolai Vitti.
Time and time again, we have students bringing guns to schools, and we have no evidence at all that there was any intention of using the gun in school.
So why does Dr. Vitti think students are bringing guns to school? What is he doing to stop it? And why not just install metal detectors? His answers to those questions coming up on the news at 11.
And right now on News4Jax.com, you will find an interactive map with details of all the arrests Jen focused on in her story, describing what happened at each school. We've also posted the police reports from each of the arrests so you can learn more about how these guns were discovered. You'll find all of that right on the homepage of News4Jax.com.